Hey you, if you are working on artificial intelligence, you have to stop thinking about predictions and start thinking instead on how you are making decisions. For sure, this will save you time and money of working on dead ends. Hey guys, welcome to another AI Shot. I am Kelwin Fernandes, co-founder and CEO of NILG.AI. And out there is this discussion of whether cash is trash or is king. I don't know about cash, but I can talk to you about predictions and decisions, and I can tell you that despite of the public opinion, predictions are trash and decisions are king. What do I mean by this? If you look at the news, if you read the news about artificial intelligence, you will read things such as, this AI can tell if you are sad or happy, or if you are a criminal or not. Or this AI can tell you if you have COVID or not. This AI can tell you whether or not you will have a promotion at your job. And I always tell them, so what? What are you going to do with this? The same thing happens with my clients, or with my leads. Every time they arrive asking for a prediction, I ask them, so what? What are you going to do with those predictions? Why? Because predictions alone are worthless. They are not providing value. They are not changing your business. They are not transforming your business in any way. As we said in our methodology, I will put a canvas here, our AI use case canvas. You need to observe at your opportunity. Your opportunity will define your vision, okay? Once you have your vision, you can start thinking about the predictions that will support better decisions and how those decisions will be integrated in your business so you can actually transform your business, okay? So remember, predictions need to be supporting the way you make decisions. If you're not adjusting just your decisions, you are not doing anything. It may happen, as I will show you later, that the decisions are not in match, are not comparable with the kind of decisions you want to make. If you want to know more about this, in the link, I will show you our methodology data night where we present this canvas and way more about how to ideate AI use cases. So let me show you 3 examples where predictions and decisions were not aligned. So we ended up on an end road. So the project had to pivot after months of work because we didn't have alignment between the predictions and decisions. This is very common, for example, when a new client arrives and they don't want to give you, a lot of information about the project, or about the business. They just want to tell you, I want this. I want a prediction about whether or not this will happen. I want a model that predicts A or B, but they try to hide why do they want that prediction. This is a red flag, okay? Most times this won't work because there will be a misalignment. Let me just show you these 3 examples and I'm pretty sure you will understand. The first one was a client that asked us to work on a model where we had to decide if a customer was or not going to contact the customer support on the next day, okay? Whether or not the customer was going to call, for example, on the next day to customer support. In the end, they wanted to use this model to forecast demand. So they were running this model on the entire customer base, check on the probabilities of all the customers to call the customer support, and then, using those probabilities to understand how many people will they need next day on their customer support. Big failure, right? So the customer base, let's say it's millions of customers. So you need to run these millions of predictions on a daily basis. So a lot of work. Even more, you are focusing on individual predictions, but you are going to optimize a global workforce, okay? So instead of predicting if an individual customer was going to call or not, maybe you just want to forecast demand, okay? Forecast demand on your customer support, and that's it, okay? Way easier prediction, much less time, much more efficient development cycles, etc. So ideally we will retarget the project on this case. So again, misalignment in the granularity in this case. Predictions that were very fine-grained with decisions that were very coarse, just working on optimizing the whole workforce. The second project I want to bring you here was a project where the client, had a lot of errors on their orders from the end clients. So the end clients maybe ask, for an object or for a product of size 10, but then they arrive and they wanted actually the one of size 11 or 9, etc. So they had a return, then they had to process it to bring the new product, but then there was a delay on manufacturing. So the project ended up being delayed and producing losses. So in the end, what they actually wanted again was forecasting demand for each product. So they had enough stock out there. So whenever there was a mistake, they just had that on stock. Okay, so again, initially the client didn't want us to provide like the full picture of the business. So we started working on a kind of prediction that was completely misaligned with the level of decisions that they were making, which was in this case whether or not they should buy more stock. Okay, they weren't actually affecting the orders of the end customers. They were respecting those orders. Whenever there was an error, they were just, calling to the warehouse and saying, dispatch me some of this because there was an error, and that's it. So they were operating at a more global level. Again, a misalignment on the granularity of the predictions that they actually needed. We should be working on a way easier model than the one that we were working on, just because we didn't saw the full picture. Do not make this mistake on your end. The third model I want to bring you here is the classical lead scoring churn prediction model, where client arrives and tell you, I want a lead score. I want to know which leads are going to convert and which ones won't. Or I want to know which customers are going to churn and which customers are going to stay. In this case, it's not about granularity, it's about decisions. What decisions are you making in the end? So what are you going to do with the leads that will convert? Are you going to make a discount? Why? They are just going to convert. I am already telling you that they are going to convert. What about the ones that won't convert? Are you going to push them? Why? Maybe they are already lost. So sometimes the good leads are in the middle. The same for churn, right? So the ones that will churn for sure, most likely they already have a contract with your competitor. The ones that won't churn at all, you don't need to touch them. But the other ones in the middle are most likely the ones that you need to recover, or that can be recovered. So in this case, you don't want to do lead scoring or churn prediction. Most likely you want to do what is the best treatment to move this customer or to move this lead. What is the best treatment to convert this lead? My treatment here, I mean commercial offer, okay, discount, the best package, etc. The same thing for churn, okay? So this case is much less severe, but it's a similar case, right? So depending on the actions that you are taking on the leads or on your current customers, maybe you shouldn't be working on that prediction at all. You should be working on a best treatment, best commercial offer for each one of these leads. Okay, so how to prevent these problems? As I said, take a look at our methodology. We have the opportunity. Each opportunity will be based on certain decisions that are supported by some predictions, and these decisions need to be part of your business operations. So make sure that in your current set of activities you can introduce these decisions, and make sure that your predictions are aligned with these decisions. Otherwise, your project will fail for sure. So if you like this video, then you will have here a recommendation about predictions and decisions. Again, if you like this content, like, subscribe, activate the notifications. See you soon. Bye bye.